you guys know when you're dating, like there's always the people that are really funny via text or online. And then you meet them in person and they've got no game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Great at banter online.
Yes.
Or like over text. And then in real life they're, yeah, but some people, I don't think it's because they're using chat. Some people are just like more comfortable talking on the phone. I don't like when somebody's good at banter, not in real life, but they are over phone. It's a big disappointment.
I think, no, you want somebody who can spark. Well, especially you. It's interesting because like, for anybody that doesn't know, Jax is pretty quick. And so we used to do a morning show, Adam Wild, TJ and Jax was what it was called. And TJ is also very quick. And so when we would get together at this house where we record, like Jax would have like a party, we would come over and the three of us would just be talking and the barbs and the jokes would be going so fast and furious. And I know Natalie would say afterwards, I'd be like, you were pretty quiet. She'd be like, there's no room to say anything with you guys. Like you guys talk so much and she's like, and also you're so fast that in the time it takes me to process another joke, because she's like a lawyer, like it's not, she's like, I can't, you guys have already moved on. We
also spend 7 hours a day together every single day. So we were working on our rhythm all the time. And it's good. No, I think what was really nice of us to do is to take up so much space that at the brunches that we invited our wives to, that nobody could talk, be honest.
Egomaniacs.
But can I admit something?
Yeah.
I'm not a good sexter. I have to work on it.
So
it's hard.
Let's talk about that because I do say I find it challenging too, because here's the thing. Anybody can say anything with sexting, but it's got to be believable.
Yeah.
And you got to make sure you make good on the threat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to tie you up. Well, you better do it, because if you keep threatening tying up and then you don't tie up, well, then everybody knows you're full of it, and then it kind of just comes across as goofy.
I also because the way that
do you know how to initiate sexts? Because I was really bad at that too.
No, I'm not good at. If you do it, I'll lean right into it. And there are people in my life in the past that I can sex better with than others. But my problem
is chemistry too.
Yeah, and I also I get nervous sometimes, and I also I love emojis, and you can't be like, yeah, girl, I want to go down on you, like a surfing emoji. You know what I mean? You can't do
half moon.
Yeah. You know I love the suspicious looking moon. Lately, I've been using the detective, so it's like
the suspicious looking moon is so good though.
People, know.
You need to make more use of suspicious looking moon.
I've been overusing the face melting one, and you I can't just be like.
You can't use that in sexting, can you?
I do. I have. Yeah. I can't.
In what? I'm afraid now I can't ask what context.
I can't use the moon.
You can't use the moon.
Yeah. You know what I've been. You know what I've used a couple times? The detective.
That is. I want to know how you work that into a sex. That's the thing. It's
yo, girl, want to have sex? Detective emoji. Yeah. He's wearing a little coat.
That is funny.
Yeah.
It's an awkward thing.
It's
some people dive right into it. I was surprised when I was on the apps. Again, this is 5 years ago, but there would be women on there and they would match with you and it would immediately, the opening line was bang right into that.
How does it feel to know what it feels like to be a woman?
I mean,
you know what I mean?
It is overwhelming. I won't lie. It was at least for me, because I felt like I was not good at this, and because I had been.
It's hard.
And it had been 6 or 7 years since I dated, right? So I was like, okay, I'm going to go at this. And then they come in with some power line and I'm like, I don't know how to respond to you. And also I guess I felt like I discovered about myself that I did want to be talked to first before.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
now, had I been 22, probably would have been fine with it. But it's a little different in your 30s, in your mid 30s when you're a dad.
You want some communication foreplay, and that's okay, you gentle sweetie. No, that's nice.
Is it okay? I think it makes me a little soft.
No, I think that's, if you just get I open up my parameters, and sometimes I do, when I've been on dating apps in the past, to see what's going on with men.
Yeah.
And it is it's dick pics, dicks everywhere. Just like an assault rifle of dick pics. There's so many dick pics.
I know. I'm laughing that's not good. That's not a good thing.
So many. I'm like, and I'm like, it's like, how's your night going? I'm like, good. Just got home went to
Do you want to see it?
Korean barbecue, and they're like, here's my dick. It's like, I don't know. Like, oh, just getting home from a birthday party. Yeah, here's my. It's like, sorry, excuse me, we can cut that. But it's so much. And like, yeah, I want to like, why don't you ask me what I had at KBBQ?
Yeah,
like,
right.
But no, Adam, you aren't soft. I think we just need things.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I have needs. You know what? You know what my needs were?
Bleep that out.
First off, I wanted to know that somebody was kind. That was key. Second thing is I needed to know somebody was funny.
Yeah.
I need to be with somebody who's funny, and Natalie is legitimately funny.
And you found her in the perfect way. And I feel like if she was just like assault rifling you with tits, like it would just be like, you wouldn't be like, ooh, she's got great banter. It's like,
yeah, no, she didn't do any of that.
Have you? No, you've sent a nude before.
Yeah, I have. I've done it twice.
And it didn't go well, did it?
No, you know this story. Mm-hmm. Steph, do you know this story?
I don't think I know this story.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
So okay.
It's good.
So Natalie has requested them and I have sent them, but I felt very awkward about it. She doesn't need to request them anymore because we live together. So, you know, those things.
She can get it in real life.
Yeah. But I remember I was leaving Toronto to move to Calgary to do a morning show. Uh-huh. And my girlfriend at the time also got a job in Calgary. So we got to she was in radio as well. And so she was at the news station. I was at the top 40 station. So we got to go out together. But my work start kept getting delayed because we were waiting for ratings to finish. And ratings are a big thing in radio, or at least they used to be. And I was supposed to leave in mid-April, right around my birthday. And I ended up not leaving till like June 10th or something. So it was a really long delay. So she moved out there when I was supposed to originally move out there in mid-April, and we were away from each other for 7 or 8 weeks. And you imagine you're in your early 20s, you're in love,
missed each other.
Anyway,
yeah.
So I was
longing for each other.
I remember she asked for a picture, and I was like, really
needs it.
Stop. I was really weird about it. I was like, I don't, because the thing is that when somebody asks for a picture, like as a guy, how am I supposed to pose? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do? Like, women have a bunch of different poses that they all know are going to work. Guy poses, how am I supposed to look?
I don't know, but it's really nice to hear somebody who cares, because I feel like during the penis gunfight that I was in online, when I was being sent so many of them, it seemed like they didn't care. Even they were so blurry. Even some they were so fast.
Well, because they're taking them too fast.
Yeah, but I feel like you just do this for guys.
Well, no, you feel like you just point the camera down. No.
But I love that there's an artistic.
Well, like women put a lot of effort into it.
They do. And you know what? So should men. I'm glad you care.
So
tell us about your art.
So I wasn't sure how to pose, and like I couldn't get the lighting right. And I'm also like in the wintertime, I'm pretty pale, right? Like you look at me here, like I kind of have that white guy glow.
Like a ghost.
Yeah,
a sexy ghost.
And so this was the beginning of June, and I already have a bit of a farmer's tan going on. And then I'm like stark naked, and I was living because I gave up my apartment early and then had nowhere to live.
Tell us about the
I was
nude.
living in my mother's basement.
Get into it.
And so I'm walking around my mom's basement trying to figure out like the lighting. And I've got, and this is iPhone cameras pre-selfie cam. So you remember when the iPhone you had to flip the iPhone around and try to take, anyway.
iPhone 6 alert, let's go.
No, it was like iPhone 4.
Ooh,
it was a long time ago.
So
anyway, long story short, I decide I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to take it in the mirror.
Mom's asleep. Let's take the pic.
Mom was not home.
Mom's doing her morning show.
No, Mom is not home. And
let's get to it.
I get into the bathroom and I decide on, well, it's not a big bathroom.
No.
There's a toilet there though.
Ooh, a prop.
So what if I put my foot up on the toilet and took a picture? And then like I snapped the picture.
Captain Morgan?
Kind of Captain Morgan-ish. Yeah. Yeah. And then I sent the picture.
Face in?
No face.
He's private.
Thank God there was no face. And I'll tell you why.
That's smart though. No, that's smart. Yeah.
Because that same day, my girlfriend had changed her number from a Ontario number to an Alberta number.
Stop.
So we goes from a 416 to what is the Calgary area code? This is very important. I can remember my Halifax number. I couldn't remember. It was a 403. 403's if you get a 587 in Alberta, it's like, you're a newbie. You don't have so you wanted to get a 403. So she got a 403.
You sent the captain to someone that wasn't your girlfriend. So I sent the
captain to the person that had her phone now.
No.
And it was a green text. And I was like, because you remember that was like, there's the blue versus the green. And
this
somebody.
This Android user is pissed.
Somebody.
Yeah. This Android user does not know the captain.
There were probably a lesbian going, I can't believe no matter what I do, I keep getting assaulted with dicks.
No. Lesbians would never have a green text. Don't worry. But did they write back?
They
said, leave me alone.
Bunch of question marks.
Oh.
Got some question marks back. So
okay,
yeah. Anyway, I just left it at that, and several weeks later, my phone number changed forever, so they couldn't track me.
So I have to ask, the photo that you took in your mother's basement.
Yep.
Posing like a ship captain.
Mm-hmm.
Was it good?
Conquering hero. Was it good? I don't know. Like I can't really remember what the feedback was. I was dying of embarrassment.
You blacked out.
Yeah, and like again, okay. Maybe it's just me, but like, I don't know that our appendages are as attractive as feminine appendages. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
The woman's body is a better objectively looking body than a man's body in most cases.
And I'm not saying that, like, I think that men can be beautiful, but I think that there's something more sharp about like a male nude.
There's a reason why like entire architectural like cities have been inspired by women, right? It's just, I'm not Statue of David level. Let me just put it that way.
I think that cities may be built from women, but I think that small rural towns will be built from your nude in your mother's basement.
Thank you for that.
I do, like plazas.
I wish
plazas.
I knew.
Yep.